Hello. Ooh. There we go. This and that. Perfect. Better. Ooh. It's a big day for Riot today. They're opening up the floodgates for their new game. For closed beta, that is. And the servers are already pretty rammed, by the looks of it. Having connection issues all over the place. Fun times. Oh, I need to raise the volume.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
There's nothing I haven't seen before. Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Mission.
Golden.
Beacon in place.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Attack commencing. Oh, die back here, yeah. Nice. I have to stick fairly close to the center, otherwise I could get booped off one way or another. I've passed the danger zone. Ooh. Need healing. Ooh, didn't get healing that I needed.
Oh, and they say sugar, and they say chivalry is dead.
Cease your resistance.
No. Oh man.
Build them up. Bingo. Bingo. Bingo.
Hiya. Hoya. Hyah. I'll put a turret there. Help us push a bit.
To let off some steam.
Oh no.
Together, we are strong.
Whoa.
Be your shield. Feeling better?
Whoa.
Instämmer. My barrier sent mace to the face.
Hey Hanzo, how's it going? Hey Anna. You alright? No? Okay, good. The only non-Valorant player left. Well, even if I wanted to, I can't, so... Don't have a key. Yep, still don't have a key. I want to get myself a key in case I want to try it out, but I don't know if I like it from what I've seen so far. I don't think it has enough of its own identity to be worth it. Yeah, it seems like it's CS, but modded with special abilities, and that's pretty much it. Hello. Sorry? My foot. I'm gonna do it a few times a day for like a week and see if that helps. Worth a go. Yep. That was one of the things that was suggested, yeah. Salty water. It has like 1% of the personality that Overwatch does, in my opinion. Super generic characters, super generic weapons. Some of the abilities are almost directly ripped off Overwatch and other games like that, so it's like, the gameplay might be good, but there's games that have gameplay and a lot of other stuff, so I don't know. I'll have to get my hands on it and try it out for myself to really solidify my opinion on it, but so far I'm not super interested. Other than my foot, a couple of the toes are infected. And they've been like that for a while, but recently it's becoming more of a problem. Becoming rather red and inflamed at the moment, so I'm trying to draw out the infection by sticking my foot in salt solution every few hours. Yeah, I'm talking about Valorant. I mean, the thing is, if you look at Riot's other game, like big game, League of Legends, that has a ton of personality and interesting, you know, characters and all that kind of stuff. And then they make Valorant, which has a load of generic characters. They're like, where did all that creativity go? Where did it all go?
And it probably didn't do your toesies any good to be stuck in slippers all day.
Well, I'm not
Getting
stuck in
lots of
slippers all
sweaty.
day.
I know
I
you're
put them
not.
on, I take them on and put them off, you know, every few hours.
Hopefully that should help.
Yeah, hopefully. Because usually I'll have them on for a bit, my feet get a bit warm, I take them off again. And then my feet get a bit cold and then I put them back on. Usually how it goes. Since I was working.
Alright, okay.
Maybe a week or two
Yeah.
before I stopped.
I had problems with infections in my too. That looks like it's an infection.
Yeah.
Might
Right. Dryness. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Otherwise,
Traveling to Havana.
I'm not dying yet.
Together we are strong.
Okay. I was Mercy and now I'm not.
If
Alright.
everyone performs their functions, victory is assured.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I could probably still use my
I suppose I'll be patching you up, as usual.
my older iPad, the Twitch app for it stopped working. It turns out that it's too old to have Twitch app on it anymore. So I tried to uninstall it and reinstall it, and it says it's not compatible with it anymore, so that's disappointing. So I'm gonna have to use a browser for that one. No turrets! Yeah, a lot of people get into that herd mentality of doing something that doesn't even work just because other people are doing it in the hopes that it'll do something. It's dumb. You see that every single time there's anything going on. One person will type something vaguely related to the thing that's happening, and then a load of other people type it, and then the whole chat is covered in this meaningless text that doesn't do anything.
Let's get you back in the fight.
Happens every time. It's just herd mentality. It's a common thing, right? If there's a room of 100 people, and then doing one particular thing, and then a few people join that room, they'll start doing it as well, even though they have no idea why everyone's doing it. Right? These kind of social experiments have been performed many times, and the results are always the same. So it's just one of those things. If you stand in the middle of a busy high street or whatever, not that you get that at the moment, but still, and you just start staring up at a building, various people walking past may stare at what you're staring at, even though you're staring at nothing. And if you get a few friends together and you all stare at that building, a lot more will stare, and some will even stop and stare and try to figure out what you're staring at. Bomb, bomb. It's an evolutionary trait, basically. It's one of those inbuilt behaviors that benefit a species' survival. Because if every single, if a load of deers are running away from a predator, then it benefits all of them to run away, even though some of them may not even have seen the predator. It benefits them to continue running as well, because they must be running for a reason. You have the colours the other way around. Oh. So I accidentally total steamed. Oh well. Oh man, he got squishified. There's an interesting series on Netflix I watched recently called 100 Humans, where they perform a load of social experiments. And the herd mentality thing is one thing they try. Where they have 97 people learn a dance, while three of the others are not in attendance. And then they have the 97 perform the dance while the 3 join them, and the 3 start doing the dance as well. Even though they wasn't there in the first place, they didn't want those dances, they didn't learn it. They start trying to follow along. Even though they haven't been told to do it, they just do it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good show.
Play of the game.
I'm also keeping an eye on the news to see if there's any further updates on Boris.
Double.
Boris.
Now traveling to Busan.
Oh. Boris Johnson stable and in good spirits and in hospital.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
Why did they use 2 ands in a single title? Come on now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
They keep stressing he's not on a ventilator. Just over and over. That makes me doubt. So that means he's on a ventilator then, right? If they keep stressing he's not. He's in intensive care. He's not doing well. If he was doing well, he wouldn't be in intensive care. Come on now.
Much better. Mucho mejor.
Ooh.
See you later. Feeling much better. Here I am.
Punch the monkey butt.
I'm securing
Cool.
the objective. Anyone want to join me?
Ooh, he's got his ult.
Apagando las luces.
Attack him. That didn't cancel it out. Okay.
I'm out of here. Much better.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
See you later.
Good afternoon, Walrus. But why would you use your Prime on XQC? I don't get it. He doesn't need the help.
I'm out of here. Much better.
Poopy butts. He has the amazing emotes. Thank you.
Justice will be done.
Hey, Clupsy. Ooh! Got him. The good thing about doing that is I die by my own hand, which means I get to do it again.
Party on the objective. Who's in?
I don't remember the exact charge distance to not die. I think it's a little further back. Maybe about here. Commit! Ah! A bit further back. Oh. Further back. Ooh! Yeah.
First round.
Oh.
Score. 1-0.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
Do not deviate from the plan, and victory will be ours.
There's nothing I can do for. Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
You know, you have a certain control over what you hear, Walrus. For example, you could mute the tab for a bit. If I'm doing that and you don't like it, you can do something. Doesn't have to be me. Yeah, but you know I wouldn't say that.
Enemy turret eliminated.
Maybe in your dreams, Walrus, but not in reality. Is that Widow trying to shoot me? Because it doesn't seem that they're doing a very good job. Oh man. Ooh, Cabinet Office Minister Michael Gove became the latest politician to self-isolate after a family member showed symptoms. Ooh. How is that different from your usual behavior, Walrus?
Engaging fortification. Error. Division by 0. Error. Division by 0. Error. Division by 0. Error. Division by 0. Please move behind the barrier. Victory. Play of the game.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Boris Johnson did this to himself. He's such a plonker. He boasted about shaking loads of people's hands that had coronavirus. He's like, yeah, you'll be happy to hear I shook everyone's hand. What are you doing? What a plonker. What a crumpet slapper. God Gamer Pladsy, thanks for the follow, welcome. Plonkosaurus Rex. Yep.
Traveling to Mumbai.
Good.
Talon could restore your family's empire.
But at what cost?
Attackers intel 30 seconds.
Hello there. Greetings.
See. Hello.
Hello there.
I don't know what person in their right mind would be proud to be shaking hands of people who have a contagious virus. Unless you're an idiot that doesn't understand the consequences of that.
Hello there. Hello.
Go away. Yeah, but they were just random members of the public who had a contagious virus. right?
Thank you.
It was a publicity thing, right? He wanted to go out and show his in-person support to the sufferers of the virus. So he did like a public meeting of various coronavirus patients and shook their hand and was cordial and polite for the camera, you know. And he thinks that was a good thing, and that's what he was supposed to do, because, you know, that's the thing that helps his public image, rather than the thing that you shouldn't do because it spreads the virus. Oh, apparently they killed me.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Bonjour. Hello. Merci.
If he ends up dying from this thing, he would have committed suicide by virus, essentially. And even if he doesn't, he's been setting a bad example by shaking people's hand who have a contagious virus. That's not a good example to set. Oh. No! Oh.
I will prove myself.
No one can hide from my sight.
Good.
Mace to the face. Mace to the face. Mace to the face. Mace to the
Hello,
face.
seconds remaining. Salut. Bonjour. Hello. Sniper. Amateur.
Barrier activated.
Fixing you up.
I need
30 seconds remaining.
Please move behind the barrier. Ooh, nice. Good. Ooh, nice.
Victory. Play of the game.
Get into position. Surrender to my will.
Only me? Let's see. How many people actually playing Overwatch right now? Oh, Raidy's playing Overwatch still. So I look at the Overwatch category. I'm second with 7 viewers. And Boss Beardman is first. Wow.
Arriving at
Well, that's recommended for me. Hold on.
Order will be restored.
That's better.
Activating the barrier.
attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Top is 1,635. That sounds more normal.
This brings me
Yeah, still plenty of people playing, streaming Overwatch.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Impressive.
Get dead. Come on. Kill him. Yeah.
Zenyatta is here.
I will be your shield.
I am curious to see what happens with it though. Will it be another Apex Legends, which had massive success at the beginning and then kind of died off? The thing is with Apex though, it came out, it was released. Valorant's in closed beta. So at the moment, there'll be a massive amount of traffic at the beginning. It's still in testing, so not feature complete. Still buggy. It'll be interesting.
There is no obligation for the universe to make sense to you.
Not me. It doesn't strike me as super interesting. Is there only the one game mode as well? Or is there more than that? Here's the thing, Clapsy, it's a Twitch drop, so you can just leave the stream on while you sleep. Easy. Hey there, Steph. Thanks for the follow. Can you play with me? Yeah, of course. Type tag in chat to get my tag. And you can send me a request. Make sure you're on the Europe region. Type tag in chat. And then you can send me a friend request. Got him. Punch up here.
Victory. Play of the game.
Ooh, kill streak.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Let's gather some valuable data on this mission.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So, if we were to do a fair comparison between Overwatch and Valorant, the way to do it would be compare launch Overwatch to launch Valiant and compare them that way. Valorant, sorry, not Valiant. Same thing. So, you'd compare number of heroes, number of maps, number of modes, gameplay variety. So how interesting can you get it in a match? How many varieties of different kinds of gameplay can you get? How innovative the game is. What?
Build them up, break them down.
From what I can see,
Objective lost.
from my initial observations, it seems like currently the game has, what, 5 or 6 unlocked heroes? Maybe 10 in total when they're all unlocked. With their own unique abilities, each with their own unique abilities, and then you've got guns which you can get, which are separate from their characters. So any character can have any gun, I think, and then you buy those guns as the match progresses with the currency you earn in the match.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Yeah. So the variety comes from not just which hero you choose, but which gun you choose as well. And because guns are separate from the heroes, that takes away a hero's uniqueness. Right? Because no matter what hero you choose, you can still have the same gun on every hero you play. And that's kind of lame, in my opinion. I think what a lot of what a hero brings to the table is their playstyle in total, right? Their total playstyle. So that includes what guns they use and all that kind of stuff. Because all of that stuff adds to their personality and their gameplay style. If you strip that away, you're taking away something rather than adding something. Because you're erring more on the side of generic than unique. If you give the option for everyone to have the same gun. And I saw a bow-wielding character, which had essentially Sonic Arrow and an ult that does a column of damage like Hanzo. So it's just a copy of Hanzo, basically, by the looks of it. The only thing that didn't happen is he didn't yell out Japanese words in order to summon the column of damage. Yeah, of course, they have to change some things so it doesn't look exactly the same, right? But, it's leaning a bit too much on the Hanzo side for my liking. Don't think his ult does damage. Yeah, it may not, I don't know. But if it's an ult that does a big column of something. I'm a short man! Oh, with a big beard. Oh. Oh, did the stream go rip? No. I'm just keeping Valkyria's stream open in 160p quality to keep myself eligible for the drops. Because what I might do is do like a comparison video between the two games. And compare them fairly by comparing the launch versions of both. Or if I can find the data, closed beta versions, because then it'd be truly fair, right? But yeah, the impressions I get of the game is that it does lean much more on the CSGO side than the Overwatch side. And that's not the leaning I'd prefer. Because I don't like modern military shooters. Because they're not creative enough, in my opinion, to be compelling. They're just, oh look, here's some guns that actually exist in the real world. Oh, thanks. Even before I played Overwatch, I wasn't a fan of Call of Duty or Battlefield or any of those kind of games.
Everything
They just weren't interesting.
and everyone.
Right. They didn't offer anything special to their genre.
I'm out of here.
And what's interesting about Overwatch is, although it is set on Earth, that doesn't mean it's boring and dull and unimaginative. They've done a lot with it, even though it's set on Earth. An amazing amount with it, right? I mean, if you, in theory, gave someone the facts behind Overwatch and where it's set, you'd think, oh, this doesn't sound too interesting. It's, you know, you maybe got some few futuristic things here and there, but it's going to be pretty boring, really, isn't it? But actually, no. They've found ways of making every single character unique in an interesting way. Well, some very diverse playstyles. And Valorant is... Ooh, look, every single character does shooty gun, shooty gun. And maybe have a little ability here and there, throw that out there. Ooh, look, more shooty gun.
I'm out of here.
Winston reporting.
The problem with such a diverse hero roster that they have is that it's difficult to make every single character 100% unique. Sometimes you have to borrow here and there, but as long as you change it up enough, it's fine, right? I mean, look what they did with Mercy. Originally, her ultimate rezzed every single person instantly in an area. Then they changed it to an ability. But they could have just as well had two separate characters, one with an ult, a big area res ult, and one with a single res ability. And they've kind of done that with Zarya and Orisa. Zarya has a big area sucky ult, and then Orisa has a single area sucker ability. But they're still different in their own way, and they're still interesting and still unique in their own way.
Never die for a price.
Because with Orisa's ability, you get to control it more when it goes out than Zarya's, which is shoot and pray, right? You shot it right. And maybe one day they'll have another version of it where you can guide it around like a guided missile or something, sucking stuff in the area that exists while it goes around.
Victory. Play of the game.
Wait for it.
Double kill.
Boom, 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 boom.
traveling to Dorado.
Oi! This is no time for standing around.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Alright, give me on.
That works well in a single-player game, but in a multiplayer game, having some players at an advantage over others is problematic. Of course, if it's easy enough to unlock your full potential of a hero, that's not really too much of a problem. And you can use the matchmaking system to try to avoid putting more experienced, more unlocked characters against people that are less experienced and less unlocked. You can't get around that kind of thing. Fishy, 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 fish. It's a red herring. A herring! Coronavirus. Ooh.
I have your back.
Get them, yeah, make them dead. Ah, no, my frames. Thanks for the follow, Faisal Ben. Social distancing.
Get in there.
Boostio. Need healing. Okay. So you've loaded up every account you can just to get a chance of getting the key. Yeah, I'm not super super invested that much anyway. I'm like, yeah, forget it, I get it, that's fine. I can do stuff with it. If not, oh well. It's fine. It's only closed beta anyway. If I were to somehow decide that Valorant would be my new game, I don't have to worry about getting into it until actual release. So, yeah, I'm not concerned. Even if I was to get into it, which I don't think I will. It doesn't seem like the kind of game I'd be into. because it's too much CSGO and not enough Overwatch. I think the first time I saw what was called Project A, which is probably the most unimaginative title I've ever heard. The first screenshot I saw of it just looked like a screenshot from CSGO. I didn't see anything interesting about that screenshot at all. I was like, is this supposed to be impressive? Just looks like CSGO, dude.
Justice will be done.
Woo! Oh, what a shame. Woo! We're done. Oh. We're done.
Victory.
Good.
Play of the
It's Ryan. Full right click into my barrier. Nice. Alright, what's in the box?
Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try.
Okay. Boop. Boop. Doomfist is still at the top. Thanks for the follow, Grumpy Kisa. Welcome. Ooh. His feet's ended up at the bottom again. Except for Zaya. She's trying to escape. Wow.
traveling to the past.
How are you feeling, Lacroix?
I don't feel. That's the point, isn't it?
Hostile environment warning. Low temperatures detected.
Right.
Round one. Capture the objective.
Rude.
Level up.
I've been leveling quite a bit today. I'm already level 19. Lately I've been aiming for 5 levels a day, and I'm only 1 level off my quota. Ooh.
Let's bring it together.
I feel it's useful to limit myself to a certain number of levels. That gives me time to play other stuff. Now I'm in not much of a rush anymore. I've accomplished my main objective. My secondary objective can take its time because there's no sign of Overwatch 2 yet. I'm not too bothered about leveling anymore because I've already got level 10,000. I'm so far ahead of everyone else that it doesn't even matter. So yeah. Ooh. Thanks for the follow, Quapsy.
Justice ain't gonna after you.
I've been playing all sorts of things off stream. It's good. One of the single player games I'm thinking of doing potentially is Final Fantasy 15, which I bought a while ago and I've only played like an hour or two of, so might do a playthrough of that. I haven't checked the Chaos mod recently to see if that's something we can go back to. When I'm done with the Doom. I've also not checked whether I can resume that level where I left off yesterday or not. I'm not sure. I suppose I could invite you, Konzo. That is a possibility. Ooh, dead.
Best round lost. Score
Put that there, it's easier to see.
2-1.
Imagination is the essence
My max level? There is no max level. But I am the highest level of anyone in the world at the moment. And every time I level up, I'm setting a new world record in level in Overwatch. So, I mean, there is technically a max level, but it's so high that no one would ever be able to get there.
Capture the objective.
Because you can't have an unlimited number. It has to be limited eventually, because computers can only count up to a certain value. And that value that they can count up to is based on the size of the variable that holds the number. And usually programmers, it's best practice for programmers not to use bigger containers than they need. So that means that you'd want to make sure that the container you use for the number is not small enough where it would cause a problem, but not big enough to be unnecessary. Now, what it seems like Blizzard err more on the side of bigger is better, rather than smaller is more efficient, right? Because I've tested that kind of stuff out in the past, and it seems that for damage blocked, the possible value for that is far in excess of anything you could ever get, even if you abuse certain in-game mechanics to the point where you get absurd numbers. For example, when Baptiste was fairly new, the damage blocked value could be earned by getting cars to hit you while under the influence of a mortality field in the Oasis city centre map. Each car did 10 million damage each. And so we racked up the damage taken to 500% and just sat around in a custom game getting damage blocked for probably about 10 minutes. And I think we managed to get like 23 billion damage blocked or something silly. Yeah, they tend to use bigger variables than they technically need, just in case something kooky happens, so it doesn't break the game. Yeah, it was good fun. Which probably means that the container for the level variable is probably in the region of billions, which is something you'd never be able to get. So it would be at least billions, the container for it. Because the level below billions is 65,535. That would be the maximum value. So you're choosing between something that's technically possible, 65,535, which you could get in several decades of my kind of play, right? Or the next one up from that is 4.298 billion, right? 4,298,000,000 something. So it's better to err on the side of caution and go for the billion one instead of the tens of thousands one. Anti-burn out? Nope. I have the option of what I play, and for me it's not worth playing a game I burnt out on. So I've said many times, and I will continue to abide by the rule I've set myself, which is as soon as I stop having fun with the game, I stop playing the game. That's how it works.
See you later.
And so far I'm still enjoying it, so I'm still playing it. Oh, you messed it up. Oof. No flying for you. Goodbye. Even with the super low quality stream, my frame rate still isn't the best. Still smooth enough. Goodbye. Windows 76. Can you suggest some music? You can suggest it, but it won't play because the playlist I use is fixed. I use copyright-free music so I can upload to YouTube with no worries. That way my Twitch VODs and my YouTube uploads do not get muted or copyright flagged or anything like that. Lol. Didn't even hack it. So many Sombras will put a Translocator by a health pack and not even hack the health pack. What are you doing? Yeah, but if I play it at low enough volume, there's no point in playing it at all. Has to be audible.
Everybody come over here. I'm out of here.
And usually those things are more audible by the computers, the algorithms that are looking for these things, than they are humans themselves. No, it's not worth it. The music I have on my stream, at a lower volume, it's been flagged before. So, no. I will occasionally get flagged by algorithms not quite working properly, so false claims, basically, which I dispute with no problems, usually. Occasionally, some people will go around, grab a load of copyright-free music, stick it in an album, upload that to like Spotify or something, and then claim everything that uses that music, just to get a bit of free money. Of course, that's blatant copyright abuse, and they get shut down. But it does cause a lot of problems for people that use that stuff.
Welcome to Rialto.
Rialto.
No awkward small talk.
Always liked working with you too. You have a great sense of humor.
I'm ready to kill.
Your friends, lots resources standing around.
Standing around.
Rude.
But you are in the game.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
What?
Escort
Ooh.
Our enemy returns.
Nope. Oh no! Rip.
Come on, let's bring it together.
Lol comes up. Lol. Oh no. Time pass.
No dying on my watch. You want a bandage for that?
Enemy turret ahead.
Anyone about here?
You want a bandage for that?
Oh no, I didn't have my thing. My heal.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
Mercy on call.
Enemy turret ahead.
Do you want a baking sphere?
Are you scared?
What are you doing, Bappo? Why'd you stand in it? Silly Billy. Got him.
Justice ain't gonna do after you.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Okay, that's fine. Whoa. Ah, rip. He slapped me to death. What a slapper.
Together, we are strong.
The payload's under my protection.
What a slapper. How long has it actually been since you subbed? Five days left until you can sub again. Okay, good. Hey, it's greetings. I'm not stealing anything, you're giving it willingly. Okay, it's calm. I appreciate it. You know?
Play of the game. Disgusting.
Summit. Do you mean summit?
Traveling to Horizon Lunar.
Greetings. Too right. Too right. Beer. 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 Hi, I'm Beer. Okay, good. Ooh.
Gather some valuable data on this mission.
On this mission.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Adelan has level 4.
You scared me.
Are you scared? What are you going to do when the fighting's over, Joe?
I'm a soldier, Anna. Retirement doesn't suit me.
This was stopped up.
What's that get up? Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective A.
You scared me.
You scared me. You scared me. Ooh. Oh, that's weird. The cold bit on the floor just slid along the floor. Does that happen everywhere? Oh, I see. It appears when you get close to the ground and just slides along the floor. Righto! Oh no, got wrecked. Yeah, my right toes are rather irritated. Yes. Pins and needles, pins and needles, pins and needles, pins and needles. Ohio. Oh, hi, doggy. Oh no. Oh yeah, got him. What? Valorant, Dark Souls, Boneworks. Valorant. What about Overwatch? I'm on this too, somewhere.
For the universe to make sense to
Greetings, greetings. I got that spell on you. It's interesting how there hasn't been a huge amount of decrease in viewership, despite the fact that it's day one of Valorant closed beta. I didn't have many viewers to lose in the first place, so here we go. Ba-ba-ba.
Soldier 76, reporting to be encouraged.
When it's done.
Laying the crane.
Objective A captured.
McCree.
Sing for me!
Ready, set, whoop. Oh no. Hey, Curie.
I've got you.
Greetings. My turret! Oh no. Woo! You're not supposed to look up. How rude. Da-na-na-na-na. Torbjörn! Yeah, capture that objective. Nice turret placement there, dude. It's got great vision at the point. Wow. We did it!
victory.
Yeah, I mean, big streamers who aren't streaming Valorant will see a drop. Yeah. That's natural. a lot of people interested to see what it's all about. And I'm interested to see how that interest changes over time. I'm sure you could get a key just by asking for one, right? If you're a really popular streamer, then developers will want you in on it. Yeah, a donation in the right place might work. Yep.
Now arriving at Elix.
Oh.
I remember an eventful vacation here.
Right in the face. Ooh, right in the face. No, too slow. I hear Pharaoh noises. Lol. Why are you standing in the same place, dude? You don't get a shot. Don't stand still. Oh, plonker. Ooh, right in the face. Ooh, right in the face.
Torbjörn, ready to march.
No one can hide from my sight.
I require assistance.
Get out of here. Ooh.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Haven't had enough.
Need some healing. I'm gonna go get some healing.
My ultimate is
I needed that.
Yeah. Well, I'm a strange person, so it fits.
Score 1-0.
The true enemy of humanity. Impressive. Fighting.
Blue and pink. Yes.
If everyone performs their function, victory is assured.
Hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Shouldn't be so afraid of change, Walrus.
The objective
My turrets!
Naughty.
Oh, ready. Thank you. Hey there, everyone. It's not Valorant. What? What is this? Thanks, Rady. Oh, interesting. Non-muds can do that. Didn't know that. But yeah, thanks, Rady, for the raids. Hello. It's a Rady raid. If you don't know who I am, I'm Treeboy Dave. I'm the highest level Overwatch player in the whole world. Not that that means a whole lot. I'm still trash. But that's okay. I have fun. I'm also the guy who did this crazy nonsense. Got 250 hours on every single hero in quick play. So, you know. And now I'm just enjoying a bit of Mystery Heroes while I wait for Overwatch 2. Because if anyone's qualified for Mystery Heroes, I am. Because I've got so many hours in every single hero. When is Overwatch 2? When it's done. Completion date. When it's done. Oh yeah. Overwatch 2 will be fantastic. But patience is required. I expect something this year. Whether that's release, open beta, closed beta. Something. Sometime this year would be nice. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. A double heal. Probably do something about that, Farah. Oh. Farah did something about that, Farah. It's fine. Ah, nice ult. Wow, that's a dead Mercy. Okay. Fine. Yeah, they added folders a few months ago now. And it's a often requested feature, which is very, very useful. So. Because some people are members of like 50 different Discord servers, and before folders it was difficult to organize them properly, but now it's easy. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 15. Not many.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Probably trim that down by a few if I wanted to. This is the last game before I take my brick. And after the brick, I'll be doing some Doom Eternal.
5, 4, 3.
And by doing some Doom Eternal, I mean dying in Doom Eternal over and over again, while occasionally making progress. Because I'm playing on Nightmare difficulty, so it's not easy. Oh, excuse me, please. Thank you. There we go. Just slap the turrets. Ultra-violent. Or, if you prefer, a bit of a sunburn, you could always just play on ultraviolet instead. What? Excuse me, please. Wow, stunning the turret actually works. Wow. Excuse me, please.
Rendezvous at my position.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna try it, but it's probably gonna end up being what I think of it right now, which is kind of meh. I suspect a lot of streamers are jumping on board because it's the new biggest thing, and it's popular, and it's getting them views. But at the same time, a lot of them are saying it is a fun game, and it might be, but I don't know if it's got staying power. That's a lot. Wow. Yeah, Valkyr, who I've interacted with in person a few times. He's at 13,000 or something. Yeah, 13,000. He usually gets about 10% of that, at best. So some people are doing really, really well today. His sub goal for today was 25. He's got like over 500 or 600 just today. So it's by far exceeded his own expectations. I don't think I'd get the same amount of success if I played Valorant. I don't have an already, you know, chunky audience that might want to tune in and have a look. Right. And I wouldn't play a game just because it's popular, because I wouldn't be playing Overwatch right now if I was doing that. I play games that I want to play. Because I want to play them. Wow, nice. Okay. Alright, I'll do my break, which will last about 10 minutes, and then after the break we'll do some Doom Eternal. I need to keep working through that game till I'm done with it. So BRB.